Hey YouTube, we have Leonard here. Bringing guys and gals, Donjo no Yushawa, Sirisu Suru. Yeah, Shina. What is up, what's good, everybody? Can a boy-girl friendship survive? Episode number 8. Robin ran into the episode. I don't have a lot of time on stream. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours? A little over 2 hours. Why would I want to live in a house that doesn't have a PC? Why would I want to have a PC that's not inside a house? Works same way. But anyway, last week's episode had me pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel bad for you. And you know what? It's the first episode. I mean, Himari did something that kind of annoyed me, but it was the first episode. I couldn't really sit back and be upset with Himari and upset with this person. Like, I literally was just like, dang, I just feel really bad for you. I appreciate Himari's sadness and Enomoto being there for him. I'm just like, this is so messed up. And again, the sensei last episode, we are at a stalemate. I believe we've reached an impasse, is what I would say. The sensei basically tells you, like, he wasn't trying to be a bad guy about it, but he was just like, you can't do this anymore because we got the complaint, and it's like, you can't really prove anything, so it's just like, hey man, it is what it is, and we'll investigate, but you're shut down. And to see this girl complain, yell, to throw his, like, jewelry that he made specifically for her, you chose to believe that the rumor was true. You chose to believe to be an idiot, and you take it out on him, and you throw his stuff like his trash. They didn't put time and effort to it. You blame him for paying money. No, that is absolutely stupid, and as I remembered, it gets me upset. So that was awful. That was absolutely awful. I hope in this episode that there are repercussions. I hope this girl gets expelled. It will not happen, but you know what I'm trying to say. I want repercussions. And I think Yuu is going to be fine. I think they'll figure this out. Even as I look here in the very first scene, you can see it's a conversation with Yuu's mother and the teachers. And I think she's going to clutch and everything will be fine. This episode solidified once more Enomoto's best choice. But Yuu's character is so stupid. Himari is sick at this point. I've been saying it. If you support Himari, all the power to you. But I mean, I think there's something wrong with you. And I don't say that often, like, I don't mean, I'm saying it disrespectfully. As I said, I don't mean it disrespectfully. But usually in, like, certain shows, I would say, like, you're entitled to your opinion on certain stuff. And I'd say, like, well, you have to see this. And I'm big on, like, I understand Himari's point of view. I'm not stupid. I'm not ignorant to Himari's point of view and why Himari does things that she does. I understand it. It doesn't mean that it's right and good. And it doesn't mean that you capitulating to it is right and good. So when I see Himari do stuff, guys, just understand this. It's not from a lack of understanding Himari's character. I get Himari's character very well. Despite all that, I'm telling you, Himari sucks. And Yuu is stupid. It's as simple as that. And it's hard because they both accept each other, so who am I to say otherwise? If this was real life, you just have to be... If this was a real life couple or people that you knew, you'd be like, at least they make each other happy, but y'all are so toxic for each other. I have friends like that where you're friends of both of them, like the people, but you're just like, y'all are just toxic for each other, and this is awful. Like, you should not be together. And they will tell you, butt out. And it's their relationship, it's true. But that's how I feel watching this. I see two people where I'm just like, why are you guys together? Or better yet, in this case, why are you guys not together? And making this more toxic than it needs to be. Wait, what? That girl's like Mulder? Who's Mulder? I never watched X-Files, to be fair. I know X-Files, but I watched it. What annoyed me about Yuu in this episode and other episodes is that he's so attached to Himari that he will call her out one minute and then fold to her the next second. Yeah, exactly. And again, I'm not calling him a simp, but it's simple. It's simp like... You know what I'm trying to say. It's simp like tendencies. Like, it's... You're better than that. And you should hold Himari accountable. Himari's grown. But anyway. We digress. Dang, I waited too long. Hold on. Hold up. One sec, guys. One sec. Let me refresh the page. I need to refresh the episode. But anyway, guys, we're going to begin this episode. Wait, one more comment on Twitch. Of course, everyone follow me on Twitch. Look at the search box down below. We're doing my live reactions. Come through. One more chat, and then I'm going to start the episode. I really question, I'm reading this from James, why they constantly make female characters go stupid whenever they're next to the guy they like. Enomoto is like this. Looks like Akane, the smartest girl in the show. Dumb anytime something involves Aqua. Or is that about Oshinoko? Nah, he's a simp, almost quitting school for a toxic girl. That is, again, simp-like actions. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And I do agree, James. I don't know. To be fair, it's actually symbolic of like life, like when people are around women or women around men that they like, right? And it's just kind of like all common sense just goes out the window sometimes. Like that's what's happening here, and especially for kids. And to be fair, guys, just understand this. Not to be overly critical of them, if I'm being overly critical, but they're children. They're kids. So they have these spikes in emotions. They don't really know what they're doing. Like you trying to quit school is absolutely ridiculous. But again, it's the spikes in emotions and like trying to figure all this stuff out. And like I get it. It's just, but it doesn't make it right. Okay. Anyway, let's begin. Starting this episode, I need to run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let me read. Sarah, I'll see your comment in a little bit. He didn't do anything wrong. Wow. That's not fair. Forget no refunds, man. Yo, bro looks so dead inside. He's literally just sitting there playing video games, like he's just so over it. I just feel so awful for you. They calling in the... I said mother, the sister, sorry. They're calling in the sister because of the Karen's complaints. They have no choice because she's his guardian, essentially. And it is her business. So it's like, this is legit, and they recognize, but like, because of the complaints and stuff like that, it's like, we have to do something because one parent, is upset. I get it, but it's just like, man. Honestly, the schools are trying to protect themselves from any liability, but it sucks. What I get from this episode is that Himari cares for Yuu, but she's so fixated on having control in the situation that she comes off as inconsiderate and uncaring of Yuu's feelings. Yes, that's exactly it. The teacher's being fair, but it sucks. It does. Like, the teacher's doing what he has to do for school. Like, that's what... He even see when he was trying to be understanding, obviously he's like... You want to know the level of simp Yuu is? If he was in the same situation as Urino in that night, nice that he comes to us like, oh, sorry, you're so dear to me. It's this level. That's true. As I said, I think it's really bad. I agree, guys. Trust me, I'm not... And I usually would love to defend... I'm not defending this whatsoever. It's really bad, in my opinion. And I'm assuming something triggers you guys because you're all bringing this up. So now I know something really bad happens this episode. It's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. Nah, they feel awkward. Of course they're going to apologize to him. That is true, Himari. That is true. The main wifey. The main wifey. Girl, if I get to call yourself the main is crazy. He's depressed. He's clearly depressed right now. I mean, why would he be over it? It's just like, this is rough. Ah, Makishima. Yep. It is your fault, to be fair. Not directly. Like, you didn't cause the Karen to come up. You didn't know that would happen, but yeah. He's like, look at you. Yeah, I think Himari like has to realize the weight of the situation on you. And this is a business issue on top of that. Pride, self-esteem, the business, and it trampled his genuine care for people. He had never done things necessarily for the sake of others when it came to the jewelry per se. He took such a step forward and this took him steps back. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Rion. Enomoto, yeah, just like give him time. But don't you think he'd probably have to? Exactly. Thank you. Think. Think for a second. Himari, why are you being like this? This has to do with your... This is your best friend. This is literally your best friend. Think about his feelings. Wow. I don't know. She wasn't pretending. I don't think she was actually pretending, but it was crazy. Wow. That many got returned? I hate when she's like this too. Annoying. That's true. Facts, I agree. It's not even a con. It's just so stupid. He was never this mature. He's sad. He's sad. Girl, read the room. Read the room. She's trying. Himari's not thinking straight about what his actual feelings are. Like, this reaction, as much as you might be like, oh my gosh, is actually a realistic reaction. He needs to be picked up. Huh? Yeah, they think like he's some con man. That's not easy to do. And I agree, Sarah. Like, again, Himari's trying to help. She is trying to help. But she's going about it the wrong way because she's also not being considerate of his feelings. And a lot of this is also kind of selfish because it's because of her relationship with him is tied to her. Again? It's selfish just because she's focusing on her special relation with him tied to him making the stuff. That's why she doesn't want him in part to quit. It's tied to her. And she does care. But just give him a second. Not wrong. But dang, she's trying to help. Himari, what the heck? Breathe. Just take it easy, man. It's Yuu's. Am I missing something? I understand that you care. I broke my headphones again. It's stupid. I understand that you feel the closeness and the business. I get all of it. But Yuu is struggling. Yuu is being talked about. Yuu's name is in the mud. His feelings are hurt. He's sad. Give him time. And be a support to him. Yes, you pushed him too hard. Exactly. That's exactly what she did. Audio? Oh, I was about to say, dang. Himari back in it again. And that was it. No. This is why I said this is ReZero episode 18 over again. Interesting. Exactly. And now he's going to have to build himself back up. And you will be somebody who ultimately helps him in doing so. Who keeps spurring him along. But ultimately, it's on you to ultimately figure it out. Don't be upset and mad at him because he's sad and down. Wee body. That doesn't mean there's nothing you can do. Forget Mikishima. Hibari is the new best boy of this whole series. I agree. Every time we need something good, it's been Hibari. Agreed. That's true. That's actually a very good point. I do agree. As much as I love Mikishima because he's adding like joy to the series, Mikishima is inherently selfish. Hibari's just speaking. Preach! Preachy body, preach! Good job. Huh? Wait, what? This is... No, that's wrong! Bye, Felicia! Bye! Be gone! Facts! Yes, she did! Be gone! Keep walking! Keep walking, you bum self. I get what she's trying to say and trying to act on what Hibari said. It comes off horribly. Absolutely horribly, like she's a bad friend. Man, we're not even dating. And you're trying to be like that. And meanwhile, Enomoto actually being a good friend. What is that? What is she doing? I don't want to focus on Himari anymore. I'm moving on. I'm going to take in all of the goodness of Enomoto best girl as I can. Nope. That's true. That's absolute facts, by the way. Oh! Oh! She was coming at best girl. Girl's weird. He's like, I literally just lashed out. That was a massive L. And you should be happy that Enomoto just took that and she's like, she loves you. She's just like, no, I know you just lashed out. This is wild talk. And keep in mind, it's wild talk right now. What the heck is this? Oh. Has he been crying? Oh, it's just crumpled up paper. Himari. What's the passion behind my accessories? It's always back to Himari. That's pretty bad. Dang. But it's not your fault, man. This is why he kept uttering this, by the way, then the last episode. I couldn't disagree with you more, you. No, I would say, again, wild talk. Everyone is entitled to having bad moments. Because this is not how you typically is. And I like that Enomoto's mature enough to understand that. Take it. And you see how he was like, he realized he lashed out, he was sorry. He's just in a bad place. James, I completely agree. I completely agree. Oh. Aw. Yes. Yes, it is. Bruh. Bruh. That's true. That's what I'm thinking. Because she likes you as a person, not just for your accessories. That's it. I agree. It would be a happy life. Yes, it would. Cut. I respect it, but it hurts me, man. Why don't you ever apologize? Where's the sincerity? Someone just hit her. Thank you! Somebody hit this stupid piece of trash. I agree, Sarah. I agree. Finally tells the truth. This is what we actually needed. I'm not gonna lie. We needed this. At least she apologized, finally. Thank you. That's what you had to say. Yes, Himari finally did get a W. But she can't be earnest, so she got an L again. Yo, James. I can't believe they made a clone of Rev just to make us hate her. That's diabolical. Yeah, she can't handle it. She can't handle it right now. She literally can't process what's happening. Can you just go out, please? Just go out, please. Please. The sister. Best girl? Real best girl? Enomoto's sister. Oh my gosh. That junior, I assume, is Hibari? Most likely. Makishima's brother's face too. Why are these people so evil? Wait, what? Wait, that was Makishima's brother? That wasn't Makishima? I want to see it too. We getting peak. Wait, time out. Guys, did I miss that? That was not Makishima, but his brother? James, are you sure? Well, look just like him. I think that was Makishima. I'm serious. That was Makishima. So I'm not crazy. And it didn't have his voice? It didn't? I mean, he didn't? Wait, James, that's 100% Makishima. But he said my brother, no. Oh, let me go back. Okay, wait, time. Let's go back. Because we could very well be wrong. And then we're going to be apologizing to James. And James is going to sue all of us. Because he has the ability to do so. Hold on. Hold up. Let's go back. Shinji-kun. That's Makishima. It's Makishima. It looks like Makishima. She says Shinji-kun. That's his first name. I don't want to be sued. No, James, you're wrong. James, 100% now you're wrong. Because she says Shinji-kun. That's his first name. That's Makishima's first name. So you're wrong. My brother's busy today. My brother meaning Makishima has a brother who is busy. Yes, his name is Shinji. Hence, I start making jokes, Shinji getting the robot. But yes, Makishima's first name is Shinji. He said, my brother's busy, so he's referring to his older brother. James blinked and missed everything. Question, what's with the group of character above your camera? These are all characters that I like, and then Mommy's a troll. So I'm in love with Yui. Yui's one of my favorite characters because she's the best. I love Yui. And I'm so depressed and cannot watch Oregairu Season 3 ever again. Yae, who's also above my camera, is Queen. I love Yae. Ryuji and Taiga are one of my favorite, if not my favorite couples growing up in terms of romance. So they're up there. And Mommy's there literally because Rent-A-Girlfriend is a big part of my YouTube career. And I absolutely hate Mommy. So she's there as a troll. Oregairu Season 3 is what Blue Box Season 1 is for me. Why does he sound older here? I don't think he sounds older here. I think he's just being polite. He's being suave and polite towards his older woman. And remember, he has a connection with the family. When did Yae get there? I blinked and missed that. Yae's been in here for like the longest time. If you go back to even like... I've had Yae in here since Amagami Season 1. If I do like Madaka... if I go back... Yeah, even during Madaka... Yeah, if you go back to like a lot of my stuff... You gotta go back to obviously, Amagami, but like, nah, she's been in here. I've had Yae in this layout for a minute now. A long minute. Oh, she's not out Hako. Oh, she's not in that. She's not... Oh, she's even in Sakamoto days. It's been a hot minute since I've had her in this layout. That's actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Where's my layout now? I lost the actual layout, the reason for this. Can a boy grow... There we go. Oh, that's funny. So L for me and L for Sarah, yes. Basically 2 L's, yes, that's accurate. So anyway, guys, all in all, what I want to say, we want a complete deviate. Yes, and Emil gets the W. W all around for Emil. He gets the W of like not having been part of James L, and the W of course being a Yae supporter. Hey, have a good one, Sarah Taker. I'm about to get dinner too. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But essentially, if I had to summarize this episode was, I guess, good, but it was also very frustrating. I'm tired of the cycle. I'm absolutely tired of the cycle of this Himari and Yuu stuff. I honestly, at this point, for every time Himari's just like, don't you want to date me for real? And Yuu's just like, I'm like, just shut up, get a room, I'm done with it. Himari is rude, she's annoying, she's arrogant, she's a self-assuming or unassuming. No, she is assuming. She's just... And then you, honestly, you're no better. Because you keep, like, everything... And I don't even want to do this whole... Because I hated this when people said in ReZero, even though it's completely different, Emilia versus Rem. Because for people who are killing Emilia and all those other stuff, I'm like, you guys don't understand why he likes Emilia. And it's understandable why he likes Emilia. And they have the whole return by Desmond. There's clear reasons why he likes Emilia, and Emilia did nothing wrong. And his whole thing is like... So him and the Rem stuff is very different. I don't want to say like, oh, you should be with this person because they deserve more. I hate that argument personally, that a person deserves you more. I don't like the argument if a character likes another character. But Himari is the exception to my rule because Himari actually just sucks as a character. She legitimately sucks. She just does. I'm happy, I'm not sure, I'm happy that she came to realization. This was actually, all things considered, a good episode for Himari. Because she learns her lesson, she turns it around, she apologized, and everything was good. But I hate the constant back and forth. I'm tired of Himari, and I'm tired of you. If you're going to be together, then get together. I don't need this constant flipping back and forth. Himari sucking. You being like, but Himari. I can't. I'm tired of it, and I am done. It's too much. It's like... And we're not dropping the show. I like every other character but these two. But both of these, they annoy me to no end. I enjoy the show, but it's like I see these interactions and I'm just like, like you, if you see something like Enomoto is literally and I'm not saying to choose her, but like she acts like an actual human being who absolutely cares. Enomoto listens to you. She doesn't get mad at you when you lash out like she probably should have, because she's understanding. She's willing to stand by you. She doesn't care if you don't do the accessory stuff like that. She's literally everything that you would want and appreciate in a person and a friend, whether you like her or you don't like her. Himari is literally everything you should try to avoid 90% of the time in an individual. Rash, abrasive, annoying, inconsiderate. And I'm just like, all I ask for, guys, all I ask for is that Himari is better. But you know what? Assuming Himari's character is what it is, and Himari's character will not get better, now I'm upset with you. You need to be better. If Himari plays this nonsense, then quite frankly, you gotta be better in handling it. And also, if Himari's gonna play the games, well, you know what, you be serious. If you want to be Himari, I know you've already said it, then be serious and be like, no, Himari, I am serious. Because honestly, this is where it's useful, and I'm going to defend Himari. If you actually manned up for a second and were just like, no, I'm tired of playing games, I want to be with you, then Himari would fold like a blanket. But honestly, you're kind of trash too, because you're afraid and you're scared and you can't admit your feelings, even though you've actually already done the hard part and really actually admitted your feelings. But you guys continue to play this stupid game of back and forth, and I'm not here for it. I am tired. I am done. It's stupid. Grow up. You want to be a businessman, this and that. Grow up. Figure out the fact that you like Himari. Tell her. Be real about it. Make accessories for all I care. Live a beautiful, happy life, and just enjoy your life. And be happy. You'll be good. Live your life. Live in the toxicity with this woman, and you guys will be good. And leave me alone. That's all I got. I'm done. Like, subscribe, peace, have a nice day. This show brings out the worst in me and is really annoying. I'm done. Goodbye.